Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with a special installment of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you as always by MEOR DC. It's special, all right, because it's Sunday, not Friday. Typically, I do the Rabbi E in 3 and send it out before Shabbos. Usually, I'm talking about the Torah portion that will be read in the synagogue on Shabbos. But my Friday got away from me, so I'm handing in a late paper. Sorry, Professor. I actually did that a lot in high school and in college. I hope you won't mark me off. Well, 5 points is okay, but no more than that. This is a late edition of Rabbi E in 3, but I felt like the Torah portion that was read, it was actually a double portion yesterday, Shabbos, was so important, and that I wanted to address you here today. Okay, so what's so important that we read about yesterday? Well, we finished off the book of Bamidbar, the book of Numbers, the fourth book of the Torah. It was a double Torah portion, Matos-Masei. Many topics in those two portions, mostly dealing with the Jewish people as they get ready to enter the land of Israel, including a discussion of the boundaries of Eretz Israel, of the land of Israel. But one of the topics, a very important topic that applies to us each and every day, that was discussed in the portion Matos, the first of the two Torah portions read yesterday, has to do with our speech, what we say. Now, the context is in the subject of the laws of vows. In Hebrew, there's a neder, there's a shavua, things we don't do very often, literally, and we really shouldn't do it so often, our sages caution us, and that is take a vow upon ourselves, either to do something extra, a good deed, or prohibiting something upon ourselves more than the Torah already prohibits. We're not generally supposed to do such things, but these are called vows or oaths, a neder, a shavua. Now, the reason why, so there are detailed laws about this, and in our history at times, people, usually elevated people, would take perhaps a neder, a shavua, a vow, in order to spur themselves and inspire themselves to do greater things. Again, the rabbis caution us against taking such a vow. Not we should do many good things and strengthen ourselves in good deeds, but vows are dangerous. And one of the reasons is because the verse says if a person takes a vow to Hashem or swears an oath to establish a prohibition upon himself, he shall not desecrate his word. According to whatever comes from his mouth shall he do. It's a serious prohibition to not fulfill a vow you made. It's so serious that the Torah uses a very strange word, desecrate, chilul. It should say violate or nullify or not do. It says desecrate. That's the language of holiness, because our words are holy. The power of speech that God gave a human being is lofty and elevated and meant to be used for holiness. And so, when someone takes an oath, a special example of using speech, it's so serious, the Torah says, if they violate it, it's a desecration of the word. But the commentaries say that applies to all our speech. We should appreciate it's not just hot air, it's not meaningless at all. Every word is powerful. It's powerful for the bad, God forbid it can do, injure and destroy other people's feelings, our own sense of ourselves, and it can elevate the world. On the highest levels of creation, our words can have a profound effect, the Kabbalistic sages tell us. But down here, where we live most of our days, how we speak, the way we speak, it can bring us up or the opposite, God forbid. Our words are holy. They can be holy. We should try to make them more holy. Good deeds, Torah study, prayer, kind words, the power of speech. On a Sunday, Rabbi E telling you, have a great week.